In a verdant forest where the sun hardly pierced through the dense canopy, a winding river sparkled as it made its way through age-old trees. This forest was the home of many creatures, none so crafty as a slender snake named Serp and a tremendously intelligent squirrel, known as Quirk. Serp was a snake of sleek, iridescent scales that glimmered with emerald hues, much like the lush foliage he slithered through. Serp had always been celebrated for his cunning mind and strategic prowess. However, his reputation was often dual-edged, as his cleverness was paired with a penchant for mischief. Quirk, on the other hand, was a squirrel renowned for his dizzying speed and razor-sharp wits. With soft gray fur and a bushy tail, Quirk darted through the canopy as if he were a part of the branches themselves. His brain worked faster than most, so it was no surprise that his tiny storage of acorns, fruits, and seeds hidden amidst the leaves was the talk of many. One fine morning, as the birds began their chorus and the air buzzed gently with the sound of nature awakening, Serp had a thought. "How can I have myself one of those delightful acorns?" he mused, watching as Quirk busily organized his morning bounty atop a sturdy branch. With nary a sound, Serp slithered under the shadowy undergrowth, emerging by the roots of the very tree that Quirk called home. Peering up, he hailed the squirrel in a voice as smooth as the river stones. "Oh, Quirk," cooed Serp with artful flattery, "your collection looks ever so delightful this morning. Pray, might you share just one of your fine acorns with an old fellow like me?" Quirk, who had seen more than a fair share of Serp's trickery, merely twitched his whiskers and responded while securing another acorn between his nimble paws. "Dear Serp, you of all should know that squirrels are thrifty. Perhaps if you tell me why you desire an acorn so dearly, I might consider it." Serp, undeterred, wove a story humming with sincerity. "Ah, wise Quirk, my cousin visits today, and he's heard tales of the acorns in these woods. To gift him some of your premium stock would show the generosity of our great forest." Quirk chuckled softly. "Oh, Serp, your words are as sweet as walnut sap. Yet I propose a game. Solve my little riddle, and perhaps you'll earn an acorn." "A challenge, I see. Very well," replied Serp slyly, coiling around the base of the tree as he prepared for the mental joust. "If you look at me," Quirk began, "you cannot see me. To float, I need a key." He spoke with a rhythm that mirrored the melody of the forest itself. Serp froze in thought. This riddle he knew not by heart, for all his wisdom. But as the sun cast dappled patterns on the forest floor, he suddenly perceived the answer. "An idea! It indeed floats, and thought or knowledge is often held within a key," Serp declared. Quirk, with a gleam of approval in his eyes, tossed an acorn down to Serp. "Indeed, Serp, you have unlocked the kernel of my riddle." As the snake took the acorn within his grasp, Quirk nodded sagely. "Remember, Serp, it is not always about what you want, but rather about understanding the value of what others offer." With that, Quirk scampered off into the canopy, leaving Serp to enjoy both the reward and the lesson that loomed alongside it. The two adversaries, in their own enigmatic dance, continued to spark enchantment through the forest, each an epitome of wit and wisdom that forest creatures spoke with admiration and a hint of mirthful caution.